From Season 2, Episode 2, now out for you guys to go and check out. I've just watched this insane episode. We're going to talk about it. Smash your thoughts down in the comment section below. Smash your theories and stuff like that after this episode as well. What do you think's actually going on in this place? Smash it down there. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And let's talk about Episode 2 from right now.
You ever wonder if maybe that's the point?
But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream on.
Okay, so last week's episode, Episode 1, brilliant first episode to the season, built upon Season 1, gave us some questions that we're still trying to figure out this day, and gave us a bit more questions. So we don't completely know exactly what's going on, but we got a little insight last week to certain elements that is going on in this show. So Episode 2 picks up right where we left off in Episode 1, where we have Jim still trapped under the whole house. We have everyone getting into the diner to be protected. We have the Victor and Tabitha stuff going on as well. And we obviously have Boyd as well and his storyline. You remember that wacky storyline that's going on there? So we have all that going on in this episode. And look, what this episode does so well again is it builds upon that mystery element. Like, what is actually going on? What is so unique about this place that makes everything tick? Like, why are they stuck there? Now, I did see some theories. Some people did comment some theories on last week's episode about maybe they didn't have to do this to the bus people because there was no mention about the tree or anything like that. That was a theory that maybe they could have left. Maybe the people in the town are going a bit mental now and they're keeping people there when they shouldn't be. However, that got thrown out straight away when we do find out that actually they did see the tree. So they are officially trapped there. And didn't they get a rude awakening in this episode? Now, look, I know some people are going to be a bit annoyed by some of the character motives and everything like that. Like, obviously, we know she has the shotgun and she's not letting them go out. But you got to remember, these people have been stuck there for so long that they are just... Imagine if you just rocked up there and these people were telling you that. You'd act the exact same way as the new people. Like, are you kidding me? What are you talking about? I was even going to believe that nonsense. So, while I understand the frustration between the characters and that's why their motives are the way they are, that's why they go the way they are, I think it works. Because everyone's in panic mode, everyone's trying to save everyone, people are confused, what the hell is going on? It's all absolutely mental. So I think the character motives in this work really, really well. The stuff with Boyd is very interesting. Now, obviously, we found out who this guy is. He's a Marine, and he's been there for a while. And he talks about, like, someone left him there. And Boyd's like, okay, well, I'm going to get you out. And then this creepy music starts to play. Whenever they have that creepy music like that going on, like a music box, you just run. You don't stay. But Boyd, he wants to get him out, and then the music stops, and then this guy goes all weird, and he cuts Boyd's arm, and he says, my blood is now your blood. Now, we know that he had those leech-looking things underneath his skin, but now Boyd has them. So what is the theory behind that? What is going on with that stuff? Because I don't know what that stuff is. We don't know. We do see Victor's drawing in this episode that he did have that stuff in it. So it's interesting to know about that. Tabitha and Victor stay in this truck overnight. That Victor has accrued a lot of stuff in there. Boyd then finds them because the dog returns and the dog helps him get there. He gets in there, but then the other guy, you remember the guy that had the weird dream and he was throwing up and he's really sick on the bus? Well, he is running away from these things and he turns up there as well. And obviously, these three, Victor, Tabitha, and Boyd, have never seen this. They don't even know anything about the bus. So they're like hesitant, do I let this guy in? And then he gets in and then they finally close it and everything like that. They're safe. And he's like, I'm from the bus and everything like that. And Boyd's like, what are you talking about? So we have all that storyline going on. Then we get to the juicy stuff. Here we go. The stuff at the diner where obviously the new people are a bit annoyed about this whole situation. They don't believe it. It's all fake to them. So, you know, the guy, the macho man guy, well, he decides he's going to take the firearm off the Asian fella and put it to his head and say, I'm going to blow this guy's brains up if you don't let me out. Yeah, so that's going on. And then obviously she calls his bluff. She goes, well, you're going to have to shoot him, aren't you? Because then I'm going to have to shoot you in the face. So they call the bluff there. They get the gun back off him. And now everyone is safe and everything like that in there. But there are people from that bus who escaped, who did not go into the diner. They're out about. They're running around and everything like that. There's this moment where they go into the bar, that convenience store bar thing, and they're in there and they're talking about it and they can hear screams and everything like that. Man, it's absolutely mental. And then obviously he opens up the door. We don't see anything there, but we know what happened there. We know what happened because everyone hears the scream. There's other people trapped out there as well, and you have the Boyd's son and his girlfriend there in the police office. They're in there, and the people are at the door knocking, and they're like, "It'd be so much more fun if you come outside." You have all that stuff going on. It's creepy, man. These things are creepy ass, but they obviously don't let him in because they know better. There's this moment, this really, really creepy moment though, on the bus. That guy's smile, the one that just has the redhead guy that has that really creepy smile about him. He gets on the bus and he sits on the bus, like in the driver's seat, and he's like turning the wheel and stuff like that. Which now I don't know what the whole go with that is. What is going on with that guy? But then he turns on the light and two people move in the back. He gets up and he walks over. And then his face changes and he flat out murders these people. Meanwhile, the stuff that's going on with Jim and the guy who runs the bar and that new guy that are all trapped under there. Well, the new guy drowns in his own blood. I mean, it's pretty brutal how he dies, but he does. And then out of nowhere, I mean literally out of nowhere, no word, nothing, just somehow got into that house. This little creepy looking one just comes out of nowhere and it's a jump scare and it boom gets the guy from the bar. Caught me by surprise. I didn't expect it. But again, there's your horror elements as well. Now, Jim survives because he's dead quiet. He doesn't say anything about it. He's just praying. They all come out and they see the guy from the bar there with his rib cage ripped open and everything like that. Then the bus driver, she goes into the thing and she sees them all busted and everything like that. Tabitha finds out that the house crashed, so she's running back. Boyd and everyone's gone back. Victor notices something about Boyd because Boyd's looking at his arm with the things there, so he's kind of suspicious now on that. Man, there's just so many questions I have about this. Like, what are the things in his arms? Where's the other girl? Like, where is she? We haven't seen her at all. What's the go with the lighthouse? What's the go with the boat? What's the go with the house? How did that all crash down? What is the go with these things? And when Boyd gets cut by that dude and he starts to walk out of that place, it disappears. It's like that hallucination sort of thing. So what is going on? Like, there are so many questions and so many answers that we haven't got yet. But that's what's so exciting about this show, is there's so many questions, so many theories. Let me know yours down in the comment section below. What did you guys all think of this? I thought this was a brilliant episode. Great horror elements. Really had me on the edge of my seat. Thrilling moments. Good character moments. Bloody, gory. It had everything. And more questions. We're still waiting for the answers, and I cannot wait for them. So let me know your thoughts. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.